Okay, I have.
Start the chanting.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, I'll be joining shortly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Sundar Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. 9 of us so far. I've already chatted in the respective groups for devotees to joining, and soon we'll get more audience. Meanwhile, I'd like to just share one verse which I just came across. Very, very simple verse. It's 438 from Bhagavad Gita, which Lord Krishna is emphasizing on how important the knowledge is, and how quintessential this association will eventually lead to achieving that in the first place. Na hi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate tat swayam yoga siddha kalenatmani vindati. The translation: in this world there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism, and one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time. And just a reflection on this, the culmination of devotional service leads to knowledge, and the first step is Shravanam. And that is where we are all gathering here to achieve this sublime fruit and sublime, which is sublime and pure as the transcendental knowledge which Lord Krishna is saying. Nahi jnanena satrisham pavitram iha vidyate. By the mercy of advanced devotees, by the likes of His Grace Sundar Prabhuji, we have this opportunity very, very rare. And the goal is also very rare as it's enunciated by the Lord in multiple places in Bhagavad Gita. So with that note, I'd like to offer my millions and millions of prostrated obeisances to His Grace Sundar Prabhuji to continue this association, enlighten us with his merciful uh, glance and his time that he's spending with us and help us. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please take the session forward and kind request all the devotees to please participate more energetically. I think you're all doing it. And please continue and please bring in more souls so that they can get advantage fully. With that note, open the floor for questions. Please share your inputs through chat or unmute yourself and voice over. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please take the session forward kindly. Hare Krishna.
So prior to that verse, after that verse, a faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge.
And having
Having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual
spiritual
peace.
peace.
Is it?
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is, Krishna after speaking that Tat Vidhi Parnipatena verse,
Yes.
he speaks about knowledge and he concludes the knowledge here. Hmm? And interesting enough, he says in the next verse that if you doubt this, then you cannot become successful this life, no next life, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So all it boils down to having faith, right?
Mm. Yep.
Why here also Krishna used the word, no?
Yes. Shraddhavan lavate jnanam also is mentioned.
So faith is required, Without faith,
Mm.
of course, the material life is based on blind faith. Ours is not based on blind faith because it is faith on God, no? And God will never speak lies, no?
Yes.
Correct? Mm. So faith, then the knowledge, and when you get the knowledge, how to get the knowledge? You have to subdue your senses, no?
Mm.
When you subdue your senses,
Yes.
then you get supreme spiritual peace. See? Hmm? Santim jnana labdva param santim achirena adhigachyate very quickly. Hmm? So, therefore, if anyone wants to become successful, he must get this transcendental knowledge, no?
Yeah.
Hmm. Material knowledge will not help us. Hmm? Yes,
Yes, Prabhu.
material knowledge will only give us trouble, confusion. Hmm?
Yes.
Hmm. Correct. So many places this knowledge is stressed.
Mm.
Hmm?
Yes. Hare. Sheets.
So that
Knowledge is knowledge. Bhagavatam 3.26.2. Knowledge is the ultimate perfection of self-realization. I shall explain that knowledge unto you, by which the knots of attachment to the material world are cut.
is that.
Vedanam. Hmm.
Hmm?
Mashallah.
Correct.
26, 26 to
Can chant the Sanskrit, you know.
Bhagavatam 4:24-75. Shreyasham iha sarvesham jnanam nishreyasham param sukham tarati dusparam jnananaur vyasanarnavavam. In this material world, there are different types of achievement, but of all of them, the achievement of knowledge is considered to be the highest, because one can cross the ocean of nescience only on the boat of knowledge. Otherwise, the ocean is impassable.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is
Jnana plavena. Hmm.
this is spoken by Lord Shiva. You can
24.
read the purport.
Yes, actually, everyone is suffering within this material world due to ignorance. Every day we see that a person without knowledge commits some criminal act and is later arrested and punished, despite the fact that he actually may not have been conscious of his sinful activity. Such ignorance prevails throughout the world. People do not consider how they are risking their lives in an attempt to have illicit sex, kill animals to satisfy their tongue, enjoy intoxication, and gamble. It is very regrettable that the leaders of the world do not know of the effects of these sinful activities. They are instead taking things very easily and are succeeding in making the ocean of nescience wider and wider. Opposed to such ignorance, full knowledge is the greatest achievement within this material world. We can practically see that one who has sufficient knowledge is saved from many dangerous pitfalls in life. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 7:19, Bahunam janmanam yante jnanavan mam prapadyate. When one actually becomes wise, he surrenders onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudev Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. Such a great soul is very rarely to be found. This Krishna consciousness movement is determined to open wide the eyes of the so called leaders who are full of ignorance and thus save them from the many pitfalls and dangerous conditions of life. The greatest danger is the danger of getting a body lower than that of a human being. It was with great difficulty that we attained this human form of life just to take advantage of this body and re-establish our relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda. Lord Shiva advises, however, that those who take advantage of his prayers will very soon become devotees of Lord Vasudeva, and thus will be able to cross the ocean of nescience and make life perfect. Oh,
Hmm.
very nicely summarized.
Hmm. So you see how important this transcendental knowledge is, you know. On the other hand, if you don't have this knowledge, then you have to go back to the cycle of birth and death.
Yes.
Hmm?
Ashraddha dhanasya.
So that is a problem, though. Human life is meant to get this knowledge, not to work like an ass, no? Hmm?
Mm.
You understand?
Stardust has come.
So you can see here our education should be such that we can become elevated to Krishna consciousness. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Translation.
Hmm.
4. Bhagavatam 4:29-50. Sri Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the Super Soul and guide of all living entities who have accepted material bodies within this world. He is the supreme controller of all material activities in material nature. He is also our best friend, and everyone should take shelter at his lotus feet. In doing so, one's life will be auspicious.
Upon.
In this verse, 950, in Bhagavad Gita 1861, it is stated, Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna. The living entity is within the body and the super soul. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is also there. He is called Antaryami and Chaitya Guru. As Lord Krishna states in Bhagavad Gita 15:15, he is controlling everything. Sarvesya chaham hridhi sanivishto, mata smriti jnanam apohanam cha. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Everything is being directed by the super soul within the body. Therefore, the better path of valor is to take his direction and be happy. To take his directions, one needs to be a devotee. And this is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 10:10. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam tadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Although the super soul is in everyone's heart, Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hridesya Arjuna Tishtati, Bhagavad Gita 1861, he talks only to the pure devotees who constantly engage in his service. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antya 345, it is stated, Tahare se bali vidya mantra adhyayana Krishna pada padme ye karay sthira mano. One who has fixed his mind on the lotus feet of Krishna is to be understood as having the best education and as having studied all the Vedas. There are also other appropriate quotes in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Sei se vidyaro phala janiho nischaya Krishna pada padme yadi chitta vritti raya. The perfect results of an education is the fixing of one's mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. Chaitanya Bhagavat Adi Khanda 13:178 states, Digvijaya karibo vidyaro karjo nahe Ishvara bhajile sei vidya satya kahe. Conquering the world by means of material education is not desirable. If one engages himself in devotional service, his education is perfected. Chaitanya Bhagavat Adi Khanda 12:49 states, পড়ে কেন লোক কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি জানিবারে সে যদি নহিল তবে বিদ্যায় কি করে? The purpose of education is to understand Krishna and his devotional service. If one does not do so, then education is false. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Khanda 3044. তাহারে সে বলি ধর্ম কর্ম সদাচার ঈশ্বরে সে প্রীতি জন্মে সম্মত সবার. Being cultured, educated, very active, and religious means developing natural love for Krishna. Everyone has dormant love for Krishna, and by culture and education, that has to be awakened. That is the purpose of this Krishna conscious movement, Krishna consciousness movement. Once Lord Chaitanya asked Sri Ramananda Rai what the best part of education was, and Ramananda Rai replied that the best part of education is advancement in Krishna consciousness. The barometer. 4:29.
So you see how material education is a no-go. Hmm?
9:21.
In fact, material education blinds someone from the real fact. Hmm? want to read this?
Yes. Madhya 19.17. Translation: Sri Sanatan Goswami used to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam in an assembly of 20 or 30 learned Brahmana scholars. So, purport?
Yeah.
Hmm. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur gives the following commentary on the words Bhagavad Vichar. As confirmed in Mundaka Upanishad 1.1.4 and 5, there are two kinds of educational systems. Dve Vidye Veditavya iti Hasma Yad Brahma Vido Vadanti. Para Chaivara Chaivapara Cha Tatra Para Rigvedo Yajurveda Samaveda Atharvaveda Sikshakalpo Vyakaranam Niruktam Chando Jyotisham iti Athapara Yaya Tad Aksharam Adhigamyate. There are two kinds of educational systems. One deals with transcendental knowledge, that is Paravidya, and the other with material knowledge, which is Aparavidya. All the Vedas, the Rig Veda, the Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharva Veda, along with their corollaries, known as Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chanda, and Jyotisha, belong to the inferior system of material knowledge, that is Aparavidya. By Paravidya, one can understand the Akshara, Brahman, or the absolute truth. As far as the Vedic literature is concerned, the Vedanta Sutra is accepted as the Paravidya. Srimad Bhagavatam is an explanation of that Paravidya. Those who aspire for liberation, which is Mukti or Moksha, and introduce themselves as Vedantika are also equal to those groups aspiring to improve religion, Dharma, economic development, Artha, and sense gratification, Kama. Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha are called Chaturvarga. They are all within the system of inferior material knowledge. Any literature giving information about the spiritual world, spiritual life, spiritual identity, and the spirit soul is called Paravidya. Srimad Bhagavatam does not have anything to do with the materialistic way of life. It gives transcendental information to educate people in the superior system of Paravidya. Sanatana Goswami was engaged in discussing the Bhagavad Vidya, which means he discussed transcendental superior knowledge. Those who are karmis, jnanis, and yogis are not actually fit to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam. Only Vaishnavas or pure devotees are fit to discuss that literature as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam itself. 12, 13, 18. Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam Yashmin Paramashayam Ekam Amalam Jnanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmyam Avishkritam Tashrinvan okay Supathan Vicharana Paro Bhaktya Vimuchye Naraha. Although Srimad Bhagavatam is counted among the Puranas, it is called the spotless Purana because it does not discuss anything material. It is liked by the transcendental Vaishnava devotees. The subject matter found in Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for Paramahansas. As it is stated, Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vidyam, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.2. A Paramahamsa is one who does not live in the material world and who does not envy others. In Srimad Bhagavatam, devotional service is discussed to arouse the living entity to transcendental position of jnana, knowledge, and vairagya, which is renunciation. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.12, Trashraddhadhanaha munayo jnana vairagya yuktaya pashyanti atmani chatmanam bhaktya shruta gritaya. The seriously inquisitive student or sage, well equipped with knowledge and detachment, realizes that absolute truth by rendering devotional service in terms of what he has heard from the Vedanta Shruti. This is not sentiment. Knowledge and renunciation can be obtained through devotional service. Bhaktya, bhaktya shrutu, okay. Bhaktya shruta gritaya. That is, by arousing one's dormant devotional consciousness, Krishna consciousness, When Krishna consciousness is aroused, it relieves one from fruitive activity from economic improvement and material enjoyment. This relief is technically called naiskarmya. And one and when one is relieved, he is no longer interested in working hard for sense gratification. Srimad Bhagavatam is Srila Vyasadev's last mature contribution, and one should read that and hear it in an assembly of realized souls while engaging in devotional service. At such a time, one can be liberated from all material bondage. This was the course taken by Sanatan Goswami, who retired from government service to study Srimad Bhagavatam with learned scholars.
So, anyone has any questions on this?
Amazing. Thank you, Prabhu. um,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances as all glory to Srila Prabhupada. May I ask you a question, Prabhu?
Yeah.
So, Prabhu, how to...
go on.
Sorry, Prabhu. Yeah. So, how to remember Krishna during difficult times, Prabhu? Like, at least in my situation, I'm facing too much pressure from my parents and academics and so many things. So, of course, I'm doing my standard program, but still the mind sometimes becomes disturbed and sad. So, how to overcome this?
Best way is to chant, you know. You can chant, that is the best to remember Krishna. Because
Yes, Prabhu.
chanting is the most powerful method recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you can chant, or you can, or you can even talk to some devotees. And that also will strengthen your faith, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that is easily available nowadays with all the modern gadgets, you know. So if you can some or other have somebody that you can relate to, that will be also very helpful. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. Mm?
Yes,
Yes?
yes, Prabhu.
So you try to read or try to talk to someone or you chant, you know, go for a walk and chant.
Yes, Prabhu. I will do that, Prabhu.
Mm. Mm?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, and just one more question, Prabhu. And sometimes I feel very scared of falling down from Maya, Prabhu. And I kind of sometimes also feel helpless. So, I mean, of course, this does not happen every time, only when I don't know, sometimes it happens. But so it comes and goes now and then.
Mm.
So, what should be the precautionary steps to take to not fall down into material life? And
If you stay with devotees, you'll never fall down, you know. You get always protected. Yeah? Idle mind is the devil's workshop, no?
yes, Prabhu.
So if you are in association, then you have no problem, no fear, no? But when
Yes,
you're
Prabhu.
alone with your mind, then this is all what happens, no? Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should try to always, you know, stay in association or some or other keep our mind focused with Krishna, you see.
Yes, Prabhu.
That is the name of the game, you know. How much you can be Krishna conscious, then as Prabhupada said, wherever there's sun, there's no question of darkness, no? Right?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
But when you don't have the sun, then you are in darkness. So where similarly when you have Krishna, then there's no question of Maya. But
Yes,
when
Prabhu.
have Krishna, then that's a problem, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should try to make a program whereby your mind is always associated with Krishna, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
You have some group of people there in your place that you can cultivate, preach to them, then that's a good chance, you know.
Yes, so I'm preaching to them, but nobody like wake up and join me and all. So I try to go to the devotee association and physically in the temple as much as possible. But sometimes, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, it's difficult, you know. People are so much engrossed with sense gratification, so the resolute determination of devotional service does not take place in their heart, no? That's
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
wish. So what to do? You have to keep trying though.
Yes, Prabhu. I hope I can preach to them also. I'm
Hmm.
trying to canvas nowadays.
That's the best. If you can talk to some people,
Yes,
preach, preaching will be the best way to keep the mind in line, no?
yes, Prabhu.
That is the best thing you can think when you speak about Krishna, then no more Maya, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you try to find out in the school how you can do it, no?
Yes, Prabhu. I will do, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your time.
Hmm. Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu, I have a question regarding what's the main difference between Vaishnava and a Brahmana, Prabhu? What I know that a Brahmana is who knows God, like who knows the Brahma. But what's the main difference, Prabhu?
The Brahmana, he knows Brahman or he knows the Paramatma, whereas a Vaishnava is a devotee of Krishna, you know. He is higher than the Brahmana. You understand?
Mm, yes, Prabhu. But Prabhu, if a Brahmana knows Krishna, then if he knows Krishna in totality, then he will be a devotee. So then, why he's not a Vaishnava, but why he is in a Brahmana category?
No, but if he's a Brahmana, then if he knows Krishna, then he's a Vaishnava. You understand?
Okay, yes, bro.
A person of a Brahmin quality, they only can get about 12 qualifications, you know, 12 qualities, you know.
Yes, bro.
Whereas a Vaishnava, he gets to almost what? Uh, 28 qualities.
Yes,
And
bro.
so Brahmana, you know, he gets less, you know.
Means, Prabhu, Brahmana knows Krishna, but not in totality, some portion of the Supreme.
Not really, the Brahmana knows Krishna, you know. Some Brahmanas are also worshipping demigods, you know. A Brahmana who knows everything, that means he is a Vaishnava, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That position is different, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? So here in this verse, you know, you can see the Brahmin maximum he can get is 12 qualities, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Whereas a Vaishnava, I'm just going to take out this verse. Is in the what it says that in the Sanat Sujata, in the Sanat Sujata, you know, in that book, these qualities I explain, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Whereas one who is, you know, one who is Vaishnav, then he gets almost 28 qualities, you know, and that's so much more higher than the Brahmin, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So who is higher?
Vaishnava, Prabhu.
Hmm. Can see here in this verse. Huh? So you can see here the 12 qualities of the Brahmana is listed here, you know, Jnanam cha Satyam cha Dhamam Shrutam cha Hi Atma Ashrayam Ashrayam Krihis Titikshana Anusuya Yagya cha Dhanam cha Dhriti Samas cha Mahavrata Dvadasa Brahmanasya. See that? So these are the
Yes,
12
Prabhu.
of the Brahmin, you know. Hmm?
Yes,
Whereas
Prabhu.
here, you see here, because in the Bhagavad Gita, some 9 qualities is listed. Hmm? So here you can see the qualities of the Vaishnavas is listed here. So in this verse, it says the Bhakti Bhagavati Akinchana Sarvesta Guna Tatra Samasta Suraha Arava Bhakta Shekuto Mahat Guna Manoratina Asati Dhavato Bahi. So in this verse, so these are the 26 qualities I mentioned here of a Vaishnava, you know. So there's 26 qualities. So Brahmana got only 12. But in the Bhagavatam, in another sloka, that's 28 qualities. So you can see it's all listed out here. He's very kind to everyone. He does not make anyone his enemy. He's truthful. He's equal to everyone. No one can find any fault in him. He's magnanimous. His smile is always clean. He's without possession. He works for everyone's benefit. He's very peaceful. He's always surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desires. He is very meek. He is steady. Controls his senses. He does not eat more than required. He is not influenced by the Lord's illusory energy. He offers respect to everyone. He does not desire any respect for himself. He is very grave. He is merciful. He is friendly. He is poetic. He is expert. He is silent. So here 26 qualities are mentioned. So from this you can see how the Vaishnavas are far more superior than the Brahmana. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you have to understand the position of a Vaishnav. Huh? You
Yes,
understand?
Prabhu.
So another place, Garuda Puranam. You can see here, I'm going to show you another place. So let us go here to see the differences. So here you can see, you can read from here.
Yes, Prabhu. Referring to the Bhakti Sandarbha, text 177, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes the following statements from the Garud Puran in this connection. Uh, a Brahmana qualified to offer sacrifices is better than an ordinary Brahmana, and better than such a Brahmana is one who has studied all the Vedic scriptures. Amongst many such Brahmanas, one who is a devotee of Lord Vishnu is the best, and among such many such Vaishnavas, one who fully engages in the service of the Lord is the best.
You understand here?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can read this also.
Yes, Prabhu. There are many different kinds of devotees, but even a Vaishnava coming from a family of Mlechas or Yavanas is understood to be a learned scholar, complete in knowledge. If he knows the Vaishnava philosophy, uh, he should therefore be given charity, and for such a Vaishnava is as worshipable as the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
See that? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Lord Krishna says, even if a non-devotee comes from a Brahmin family and is expert in studying the Vedas, he is not very dear to me. Whereas even if a sincere devotee comes from a low family of meat eaters, he is very dear to me. Such a sincere, pure devotee should be given charity, for he is as worshipable as I.
So you see that?
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Position of a devotee is in a different level,
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? A Vaishnava is much, much higher than a Brahmana.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Vaishnavas are more specific in that they know the Supreme Lord and they worship Krishna. And Brahmanas are studying all kinds of Vedic scriptures and not very much devoted to the Lord.
Yep. Brahmana can be many categories, no? Either
Yes,
he is
Prabhu.
impersonalist, or he is a demigod worshipper, or he is a Mayavad. You understand? Like
Yes,
Dronacharya
Prabhu.
was a Brahmana, but he was teaching military science. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
And some Brahmanas may be astrologers, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can read this?
Yes, Prabhu. If a Brahman has all 12 of the Brahminical qualifications, as they are stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but is not a devotee and is averse to the lotus feet of the Lord, he is certainly lower than a devotee who is a dog eater, but who has dedicated everything mind, words, activities, wealth, and life to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana because the devotee can purify his whole family, whereas a so called Brahmana in a position of false prestige cannot purify even himself.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So Vaishnavas are way more, superior to the Brahmana class. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So it's a different, what we say, position,
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So therefore, we should try to become a Vaishnav rather than trying to, become a Brahmin.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? Clear about it.
Yes, Prabhu. Clear. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hmm. Any other questions?
Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Yes.
Prabhu, I have a question about mental speculation. So, how do we know whether in our preaching activity whether we are speculating mentally, or is it the super soul which is instructing us from within?
The best way is to check with the Guru. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Super soul talking or the mind is giving speculation, this is very highly doubtful for any new beginners, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So better to check everything with the spiritual master.
Yes, Prabhu.
Why not?
Yes, Prabhu. Understood.
Because at this stage, I don't know, maybe you are talking to super soul. Huh? It's not an easy position, no? Correct? So at the beginning stage, the best thing is to always consult Prabhupada or his representative. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Or senior devotees, double check. Then you are guided properly, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's very risky, to wander off and try to think, you're doing something which you're not in tally with what Prabhupada said, then is going to be a problem. Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you should be careful though.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. That's why you have to consult sadhu, shastra, and guru. So if your mind says something, you have to check with these three aspects. To check
Yes.
with Shastra, you have to check with the Guru, and you have to check with the devotees
Devotees.
and the person.
Hmm.
Then you are protected, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Understood.
The mind is always speculating, no? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to be careful, though. But Shastra is the best. Whatever you do, it has to be in accordance with the scriptures, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
But sometimes we may not understand the scriptures also properly, correct?
Yes.
So we have to go to somebody who knows the scripture and who can guide us.
Yes, Prabhu.
That way we are always protected, no?
Hmm.
Huh? Because this mind of ours is a very good speculator, no?
Yes, Prabhu. It's always speculating about how the characteristics of people might be just the same. So,
Accepting and rejecting, it's how the mind works.
yes,
Always telling you that you are the best, you know everything. So many things like this, the mind concocting, correct?
yes,
So to safeguard this, we have to consult the sadhu, shastra and guru. So in that way, we are always protected, no?
mm.
When we don't do this and we go with our mind, then there's a good chance we'll fall down.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
I mean, it so appears that externally they seem to appear have the good qualities, but when we talk to them, it then reveals itself
Yes.
that they are not actually worshippers of Vishnu, and they're just like doing puja and deity worship. So that's a common pattern, Prabhu. Especially in my case, where I meet with many Brahmin family, relatives, and friends, they seem to agree with the Supreme God, but they don't worship. So it kind of makes me wonder sometimes, like maybe they just need some more push, but they are not able to accept the Vedas and Srimad Bhagavatam. So it's difficult to preach sometimes to a family.
They think that they know better.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. So you have to show them by example. Mm.
Yes, Prabhu. I mean, they also seem to argue that since Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga, I told them that Bhakti Yoga is the highest, but they seem to have a conception that they can still follow Karma Yoga, and then after many times, many millions of years, they could still come to this path. So they don't want to go through the easiest way. So that's a challenge always.
No, but they don't want to surrender, no? That's the main thing.
Yes, Prabhu.
So what to do? So the best thing you can do is give them prasadam, no? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
And I guess if you are chanting, they can come and join your kirtan, something they can do.
Mm.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because they don't want to listen, They think they know better, no? What to do with that,
Yes.
right? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. That's always the case.
Hmm. Yeah, you can see how karma is very bad, you know. In this verse you can read.
Yes, Prabhu. As long as one does not inquire about the spiritual values of life, one is defeated and subjected to miseries arising from ignorance. Be it sinful or pious, karma has its resultant actions. If a person is engaged in any kind of karma, his mind is called karmatmaka, colored with fruitive activities. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness is unclear, and as long as one is absorbed in fruitive activity, he has to accept.
So that, yes.
Yes, so
So because karmatmakam, you see the word here?
karmatmaka. Yes,
Colored with fruitivity. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness unclear, and as long as one absorbed in karma, fruitive activity, he has to accept a material body. So good or bad karma is still not advisable,
yes, that's true. It's always bothersome.
Where Krishna says, any work done other than to him, it binds the person. Eh?
Yes,
Krishna is explaining here in the Gita that all this work not done for Vishnu uh, certainly binds one in the material world. Hmm?
yes,
Eh?
Work done as a yes, Prabhu. Can I read?
Yes, please.
Yes, Prabhu. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will remain always free from bondage.
Eh? So Krishna is advising, when all these people are into the karma kanda thing, no?
Hmm.
Karma kanda thing cannot help, You understand?
Yes, Prabhu. Binding, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So because they don't know, they don't want to learn. This is what they're doing all life, They think this is it. Because it puts them in the mood of goodness, but that is also not proper yet,
So
Right?
eventually, after many births, do they come to the Bhakti Yoga path, Prabhu? Like,
If they surrender to the devotee, they can come.
yes, Prabhu.
If they surrender to a pure devotee, then they can come. Understand?
Hmm.
It's like you also come from the background, but because you're surrendering, then you're going higher.
Hmm.
Not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So there are some who don't want to surrender. Then what to do? Hmm? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. But unfortunate for them. Conditioning, they're conditioned to think that that's it, this is all and this is the best, We'll go up to Swarga and enjoy life there.
Hmm.
When everything is finished, they will come back here again, take birth in very rich family. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
They think this is the best in our life, Huh? So they are programmed like that. What to do?
Hmm. Yes, Prabhu. And they're
Hmm?
not really able to understand that they're actually suffering. They seem to just take note of the good moments and easily forget the bad moments. They are not able to go through that recollection of the miseries.
Hmm. You want to read this?
The worshippers of demigods think we shall worship the demigods in this life, and by our sacrifices we shall go to heaven and enjoy there. When that enjoyment is finished, we shall return to this world and take birth as great householders in aristocratic families. Being excessively proud and greedy, such persons are bewildered by the flowery words of the Vedas. They are not attracted to the topics about me, the Supreme Lord.
Exactly.
Yes, Lord. The fact
Understand?
is, Lord. Yes,
Hmm.
Lord.
So they will go to the demigod world and then finish, they come back again? Hmm?
Hmm.
What to do? Somebody is thinking like that, there's nothing we can do, no?
Yes, Lord.
Hmm. So give them some prasadam and hope for the best, no? Hmm?
Yes, Lord. Definitely.
Yes. They are very proud actually, most of them. Yeah?
Yes, Lord.
They think they are high class, Mostly this smartas,
Hmm.
right? All the smarta
Yes,
Brahmins.
Lord.
I think they know everything,
Yes, Lord.
right?
Yes, Lord.
Hmm. So how they will become successful? Hmm?
Yes, Lord.
You can read this.
The materialistic followers of Vedic rituals, giving up the worship of the Lord, instead practically worship their wives, and thus their homes become dedicated to sex life. Such materialistic householders encourage one another in such whimsical behavior. Understanding ritualistic sacrifice as a necessary item for bodily maintenance, they perform in which there is no distribution of foodstuffs or charity to the Brahmanas and other respectable persons. Instead, they cruelly slaughter animals, such as goats, without any understanding of the dark consequences of their activities.
Maybe some will not slaughter goats, but actually they are all
That's
filling.
true.
Correct.
Yes.
And they are always against the devotee, you know.
Hmm.
And this is the next verse.
The intelligence of cruel-minded persons is blinded by false pride, based on great wealth, opulence, prestigious family connections, education, renunciation, personal beauty, physical strength, and successful performance of Vedic rituals. Being intoxicated with this false pride, such cruel persons blaspheme the Supreme Personality of God and his devotees.
That,
That's true.
this is how they behave, no?
Hmm.
Correct.
Yes.
So what to do? The most we can only chant and pray to Krishna to give them some good brains.
That's true.
Hmm. Prabhu, I would like to know what is the difference between Sanatan Dharma and Hindu religion. And Prabhu, which is the perfect path for self-realization in this both? So Sanatan Dharma means following the system as given by Lord Krishna, our eternal relationship with Krishna, God. Whereas Hindu religion, the word Hindu word is never there in our Shastra. And usually the Hindu religion, or even in the Sanatan nowadays, all mixed up. Everyone is worshipping many demigods. They are, they don't know who is God. They think everything is God. They are completely. The word is that they are completely confused. So that is the position of anyone who is called himself a Hindu or a Sanatan Dharmis. And they have no idea about the supremacy of Krishna. Actually, real thing is a Sanatan Dharma means he must worship Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the duty. But unfortunately, they don't know. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu, they say Hindu is a concocted religion. Is that true, Prabhu?
Yes, definitely is. Hindus are confused, no? Correct?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Before you came to Krishna consciousness, you understood anything? Huh?
No,
Did you understand anything?
no, Prabhu.
That means you don't know what to do, what not to do.
Yes.
Yes or
Yes,
not?
Prabhu.
Mm.
Yes.
So because a Hindu, no, you don't know.
No,
Huh?
Prabhu. Yeah, they worship many demigods and they consider like even Shiva, Brahma, all are to be gods.
That's completely confusing.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So this is their problem. So that is being Hindu, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why it says you have to go to a realized soul, a guru, and learn. But most of
Yes,
them, no, they don't have the access to a proper bona fide guru. Huh? They,
yes, Prabhu.
they think going to God means to ask for some material benefits. Hmm? That's the idea of God worship, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So real religion means to surrender and serve Krishna. That's why Krishna says, Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mam Ekam Sharanam Vrija, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, then some people also say like all religion says the same truth, like all the religion is the one, like all God is equal to one, like there's some kind of different statements they give, Prabhu.
This I said, no, they are confused, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, Krishna is saying Sanatan Dharma means this. Na Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mam Ekam Sarnamrja.
Yes.
Am to Sarva
Yeah.
Pavitya Mokshyasmi Masuchaha. This is real Sanatan Dharma. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Hmm? They say
Yes,
all
Prabhu.
is one, everything is all okay, anything you can do. Huh? Correct? Yes or not?
Mm.
Everything is same. Yeah, Krishna is saying something else here. Can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. It is said that one result is obtained by worshipping the supreme cause of all causes, and that another result is obtained by worshipping what is not supreme. All this is heard from the undisturbed authorities who clearly explain.
So one result is obtained by worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who is that? Hmm?
All causes of causes, causes
And
of all causes. Sorry, causes
one
of all
result is
causes.
obtained by worshipping Krishna, and another result is obtaining what is not supreme. And Krishna also said, if you worship demigods, you go to the demigod place, no? Yes, correct.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Those who worship the Pitras, they go to the Pitralok. Hmm? Yes,
Yes, Prabhu.
isn't it? And those who worship the ghosts, they become ghosts. But those who worship me, they come to live with me. Huh? So there's difference. So where is it that everything is all the same? Where? What kind of a confusion is that? Hmm? Suppose I
Yes.
take a plane to Calcutta, can I go to Delhi?
No, no.
How does it make sense, right? Hmm?
Yeah.
So they don't know because they think, and then some people they think, no, ultimately it is all Jyoti, some lights. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Mayavadas.
Yes. Whole India is full of Mayavadis and demigod worshippers, mostly. So therefore, if you don't know who is God, then how you can practice Sanatan Dharma? Where's your relationship? Sanatan Dharma means you are eternally a servant of Krishna. Jivere Swarupa hoy, Krishna re Nitya.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
That is Sanatan Dharma. But they don't know. They're putting all the demigods, all of them equal to Krishna. How is it works? Hmm? Correct?
Mm. Yes, Prabhu. And Prabhu, may I know that is Hindu religion is created or from the recent? Is it not from the eternal or something like that, like as Sanatan Dharma?
Well, this is all coming from time immemorial. So Krishna is giving that knowledge to Arjuna, no? Because
Yes,
he's
Prabhu.
lost. Originally, it's coming because it's spoken to Brahma. Tene
Yes.
Brahma, Tene Brahma Adikavayi. So I spoke this science to Brahma. When
Yes.
Brahma was born, this was given to him. But then
Mm.
over the years, the thing became a little bit lost. So the Lord again revived it by speaking this to Arjuna. Hmm? You understand? So that
Yes,
is,
Prabhu.
the sum and substance. To surrender to Krishna is the main thing. But Kali
Yeah.
Yuga, there's so many people coming and speaking so many nonsense. Hmm? Therefore, the people are confused. Hmm? You understand? Mm. So that is the sorry stage of the Hindu religion. The Hindu
Mm.
religion is, they are all so confused. They
Yes,
don't know.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. So that is the problem.
They can't say who is the God. Like they can't give the proper answer.
No, they cannot. How they can? It is not possible if don't follow strictly. You eating meat, all this cannot bring you to God.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. So Hindu religion, if it is so successful, why you need to come here and join us? No need one, correct?
Yeah.
If
So
Hindu is,
many.
huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
If Hin-
Many Hindus they all eat meat, Prabhu. They eat non-veg. They say I'm strict Hindu like that and all.
strict Hindu, huh? How,
Yeah, like that Khattar Hindu, something like that. They say and they eat, drink coffee, tea, meat.
how can you say like that? Krishna himself say, everybody can come to me except the meat eaters. Hmm? Krishna is saying here, everybody can come to me except the meat eaters. You know?
Yeah. Prabhu, regarding this meat eating, I'm, like facing like lot of arguments with my family and friends, Prabhu. They say that how the food we eat matters. It doesn't matter. We can't put rules for the people to eat food like it's their wish like that. They simply say something nonsense, Prabhu. I don't know how to, make them understand.
Yeah, you can say here. Therefore, who will cease hearing such glorification of the Lord except a butcher or one who is killing his own self? In other words, want to go to God, and if you are a meat eater, then you cannot go to God. Hmm? You understand? Hello?
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes, Prabhu.
and it says here, what is the problem with meat eating? You see here. This what happens when you are eating meat. Can you read this?
They say one more. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Those sinful persons who are ignorant of actual religious principles yet consider themselves to be completely pious without compunction commit violence against innocent animals who are fully trusting in them. In the next lives, such sinful persons will be eaten by the same creatures they have killed in this world.
Hmm. Would you like that to happen to you?
No, no, no.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Don't know. They think they're eating animal just for fun, no? Eating.
Uh, the one more thing they say is, Prabhu, we are humans. We are greater than animals, so we have right to kill them and eat. What's wrong in that? Like this, and they also say that if we don't eat in animals, we are
No, you should say, if that is
earth
the,
and
if you say that you are higher than animals, so why don't I come to your house and eat your kids? They're also like animals. Can you
yeah,
allow, will you allow me to do that? Huh?
no, 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 no,
And if
no, Prabhu.
they are less intelligent, that means you give them protection, no? Correct? Huh? You understand?
Mm,
Doesn't
yes,
mean that somebody is
yes,
less
Prabhu.
intelligent means you can go and eat them, no? That is animals. Animals will do that. They will eat each other up. But human being cannot do that, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
So why you behaving like an animal? Next
Yeah,
life you will be eaten by the animal.
yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Understand? So people who are not educated, they don't know. They think it is fun. And when you take this animal food, uh, understand, you will get untimely death.
Yes,
Huh?
Prabhu. Yes.
Do you want to get into untimely death?
No, no. Prabhu, what's in the case of in for some demigods like Durga and for such demigods they offer goats and this some meat and all in sacrifices. Even still now, it's more in India.
Yeah, if you offer them these things, then you're going to be killed also, no? Correct?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Just now I showed you this verse, no? If you go and offer them this, then this is what will happen. Animal will, next life they will eat you. You see?
Yes,
So,
sinful
in
persons
their next lives, such sinful person will be
will
eaten
be.
by the same creature they have killed in this world.
Yeah, yeah.
Why you want to do that? Hmm?
Yes,
So this animal eating is very dangerous business, no?
yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So you try what to do. They always like to eat, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. So you give them prasadam. Hopefully they can get cured, you know. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm trying, Prabhu. I'm doing it.
Hmm.
It became kind of main problem in our house, in my family. Um, they don't accept this thing. They say we can't stop craving for eating meat and all. We can't give up that like that.
So what to do for this? The best way
Yeah.
is to give them prasadam and pray to Krishna, you know, that they get
Yes,
higher
Prabhu.
taste. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Many people are addicted to this, you know, meat eating.
Yes.
They think it is okay.
No,
Hmm?
no.
You can show them the fifth canto where is the punishment in hell. What happens if you eat meat? What kind of punishment you will get? Hmm? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You can show them that. Let them see.
Yeah, yeah.
In our Bhagavatam, there's pictures, you know, what kind of punishment they get.
They also say that even Brahmanas these days, they are like fallen Brahmanas. They themselves eat meat and they do all kind of sinful activities. What's wrong with you? You are born in the family of eating. Like you can eat meat. Why are you restricting yourself and restricting others for eating meat and all like that? They start argue. Why are you behaving like this and all? So
They say those Brahmanas who are eating meat are not Brahmanas.
yeah, yes, yes,
You
yes,
cannot say they are Brahmanas. They are not allowed. You understand?
yes, bro.
Mm. So why you giving some wrong example? You don't
Yeah,
know. You don't
yeah,
know. Teaching you. You don't want to learn. You are teaching me. Huh? What is that? Correct?
yes, Prabhu.
So you should show them. Nobody can eat meat. If he eats meat, meat is fallen. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
And next life, you have to sacrifice your body for that animal. Would you want to do that? Huh?
No, no,
No.
no. No.
You should teach them like that. No, they are talking nonsense, and you should also show, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. You have to strongly preach also. Show me
yes, Prabhu.
where that the Brahmana can eat meat. Huh? If the Brahmana is eating meat, means he's fallen. He's not a Brahmana. Hmm?
Yeah,
Understand?
yes, Prabhu.
So you try. What else to do? Best
Yes,
way,
Prabhu.
just give some prasadam.
Yeah.
That's all you can do with these guys. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Think more. Yeah, so completely rascal.
I'm doing my best to give them prasadam and all.
Yeah, try to give prasadam.
Yes, Prabhu.
Any other questions?
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hmm. Anybody else got anything?
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
I'm just asking Prabhu for others to ask any questions are there. Let me check if there is something in the YouTube.
So this is the verse that shows that you should not even eat meat, not even eggs also. Okay? That's, yeah. So you can show them this verse. Huh? So your parents or someone who's talking to you, you can see. Correct? Any other verse? Any other questions? All right. Any other things? Okay, looks like nobody has any questions. I will stop here then. Huh? Thank you very much for your time with
Hare
me.
Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your time and association. Vancha kalpatarubheshta kripasin bevacha pratano bhava vaishnava namo namah. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your time.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.